The Sims 3 cast is one of my favorite parts of the game, but after 10 years of having content come out for it, first official content and CC, and then a continued influx of custom content, I still download stuff almost every single day, but who's counting? But after all this, the reloading every time you switch clothing categories can get a little anger inducing. Here are 3 simple tips to make things better without getting rid of anything from your CC or mods folder. Tip number 1. When you load into cast, choose the category you've dumped the least things into and click on that one first. You see, the game loads the cast clothing category before it loads the sim and what it's wearing completely. I have the least shoes. It used to be accessories, but now it's shoes. I click there first to get my sim, and then I load up other clothing categories as I change clothes, so the game doesn't have as much work to do, and I don't have as much waiting to do. Tip number 2. Patterns. Loading them seems to be the bane of many a simmer's existence. But from pretty early on in the Sims 3 lifecycle, I realized if you clicked on the pattern presets that were already being used by the item, it again makes the game prioritize. You can click the check mark right away and exit the pattern selection, or choose something else and have it load up completely, really fast. This works in buy mode too. Tip number 3. This tip requires you to add another item to your mods folder, but if you clicked on this video, you're probably used to doing that all the time anyway. NRAS Master Controller. You can also get that mod's integration module if you want to be able to use it in edit mode as well. But back to business. When you load up a new save or an old one, don't go straight into cast. Click on a computer or city hall. Open Master Controller, Settings, Cast, and then choose Show in Compact Form Clothing. Your settings will be saved, so you only have to do this once. This can make cast 3 times faster, sometimes even more, when you have to load the categories of the tops, bottoms, outfits, shoes, and accessories in cast and reload them every time you switch back to another one. All of this will be faster. The hair selection doesn't have the same word loading rules built into the game as the clothing sections do, but you can also put them in compact form to make the loading and selection more efficient. There are so many more things you can do with this mod, so go crazy. Do you have any weird, unusual, or embarrassingly simple tips to speed up your Sims 3 game? Leave them below. This was bad. 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 I'm not from New Jersey. I still download stuff almost every single day, but who's counting? I still download stuff almost every single day, but who's counting? I still download stuff almost every single day, but who's counting? Oh, this is gonna be horrible. So the game doesn't have as much work to do. Loading them seems to be the bane of many Loading them seems to be the bane of many simmers' experience. Loading them seems to be the bane of many simmers. Loading them seems to be many a simmer's existence. Loading them, I still don't.